Hello, coming to you fresh from a bathhouse soak in magnesium. I've been reflecting on some things that I wanted to share with those of you who are interested about women and our relationship to men. So often we are looking for the things that we want from men and not acknowledging the things that they are already doing for us. And this is a big failing that a lot of women have. And I made this mistake for such a long time in my longest relationship. So what I've been thinking about today is being in deep appreciation for the way that men show up for me. And this is not a new concept. I noticed this a lot, but I'm really aware of it after, for those of you in Queensland, the cyclone, the flooding, the damage. I've had a number of men rustling around me, taking care of me, and really feeling in my heart their desire to protect and provide. It is natural for men to want to do this to women when we don't push them away, when we don't, what I would call, cock block them and say, no, I'm independent, I don't need that. When we are graceful in our receiving. And I didn't understand that for such a long time. And yet when I look around now, my capacity to receive what they offer is the most it has ever been. And that has required me to dissolve my own ego, but also to be in appreciation of what they bring, and then to acknowledge them for that, to say thank you for that. So one practical example, which is very, very simple, but really I feel cared for, is my landlord. He ran a generator so that when we didn't have power, I had power to my fridge to keep my fridge running so I didn't have any food spoiled. Now, he had no obligation to do that, no legal obligation. He did it completely out of the goodness of his heart. He took care of me. And so that's just one of many examples that I can give you in my life right now. And I would invite you as a woman to consider how men are showing up for you, firstly. 2, are you really acknowledging it and appreciating it and saying thank you to them in a way that lets them know that it touched you from your heart through your body? And 3, are you able to fully receive? Because, his invitation to provide that for me, I could have said, no, I'm fine, I'll sort it out myself. When we do that, we actually push away a man's offering, his provision, his care, his protection. We make him feel less valued. And so often the ability to gracefully receive when it's actually something that we want and it doesn't make us less than as women is really, really powerful and a really beautiful gift. It's a beautiful gift to him because we receive. The masculine and men biologically are designed to penetrate and to give. And as women, we are designed to receive into our body. And then we can give back in appreciation, in praise, in laughter, in thank you so much, in providing a meal for them, whatever, however that organically comes through. And so this is a very simple example, but I invite you to reflect on it in your own life. And further, if you are a woman who is not having this kind of relationship with men around you, 1, are you pushing them away? And 2, what is it in you that is not allowing you to fully receive that? This is the sort of thing we dive into in my Devotional Woman program, which is a 6-month program. We actually start next week. And so if you would like to learn more about how to navigate this world of grace and humility in relation to men, this program is all about using our bodies, working through our bodies. It's everything I teach is body-based, so that we can come into more receivership. We can't receive through our minds. We don't receive through our minds. Intimacy doesn't happen through the mind. It happens through the body. So relational intimacy, embodied intimacy, embodied devotion, these are all concepts that I teach. We need to do this through our body and our posture as women. If you'd like to know more, check out my stories or my link tree or send me a PM. I'd love to welcome you in, and I'd love to hear how this lands for you as well.